Welcome, everyone, to episode 24 of the Brewhouse podcast, a podcast between two brothers where we talk about gaming, tech, entertainment, and everything in between. This week, we're going to be talking and ranking giving our opinions on the Game of Thrones seasons. So we're going to do a quick ranking on ours from our least favorite to our favorite, and then we're going to go in depth on why we picked which seasons, like our least favorite and favorite seasons.
Yeah,
So,
we can start with worst, go in why it's the worst, and then rank them, and then go to best.
And then go to best. So I'll go ahead and go right off the rip. Season 8 is my least favorite season.
Yeah, I guessed that right off the bat.
Yeah. It could have been better. It should have been better.
Yeah.
I still thought overall, we talked about this multiple times on the show. Compared to other shows, it was still good. I mean, the cinematography was amazing, the music was amazing, the acting was amazing. Just the pacing was off. Things happened too fast, and it deserved a full 10 episodes. I think
this is just, complete opinion based, obviously.
Yeah. I think if it would have had 10 seasons, I think if season 7 and season 8 both had 10 seasons, they would have been fine.
Yeah, I agree. And season 8 is not my worst season. That's actually that would be 7th in my. It would be close 7.
So season 7 is your least favorite?
No,
what's your least favorite?
5.
Season 5. Yeah, that's.
So how I looked at it is the first 4 seasons, as we'll get into a little bit, there is, everything's good. There's
pacing.
It's steady along. The pacing is good. Everything's good. There's no really low points. There's high points throughout every season on this entire show. There's high points throughout every season. In season 8, there's high points.
Yeah.
I say season 8 probably has more high points as far as, like story content and enjoyment, even though if you didn't care for the writing, but like what's going on in the show, there's probably more enjoying things going on, like more battles, more battle episodes, more straight to plot.
It was more action intensive.
Yes. Even though season 5 has Hardhome, which is probably one of my top 3 episodes.
Yeah.
That is the pinnacle of the season, and everything else is just kind of nah.
AKA the Sand Snakes. The entire Dorne and Sand Snake storyline.
That's what I was talking to Megan about before this. I was like, God, I really did not care about the trip to Dorne for Marcella.
And not only was the story bad for it, but I mean, if you go back and watch the fight between Jaime and Bronn and the 3 Sand Snakes, the choreography in it is just, I mean, awful.
See, I didn't even think about that. Like that. Yeah. I did not care for the High Sparrow stuff.
I hate the Sparrow storyline, which is why season 6 is lower than it probably would be if that storyline wasn't in season 6.
Yeah, it's just season 6. There's a lot of other stuff going on, and High Sparrow dies.
Yeah,
in season 6, so that's a high point. No, it's I didn't care for that. Cersei had too much power for her to be controlled like that. I did not care for the Sons of the Harpy stuff with Daenerys at all.
Me either.
At all. And that whole arc with her is just like really slow. And
that was definitely her weakest storyline.
There was just a lot of low points in that.
It seemed like season 5 was just lulling along.
Yeah, it was just now it was still good. Like
it was lulling along. Then we had Hardhome, which was like insane. Like absolutely insane. Top 3 for you. It's either top 3. It's definitely top 5 for me.
Yeah.
So season 5 for you. Season 8. I mean, that may seem like the mainstream thing to say, but
yeah, season 8 would be my 7th.
Yeah. So a lot of the things people say about season 8 are true. I don't agree with the whole signing a petition to rewrite the season.
They're not going to.
Majority of people are doing that out of just to prove a point. There's people out there that actually want them to do that. So that was
if 8. They want them to do that, actually put up the money and fund them to do it. Writing a petition is not going to change
my second, at least, so 7th on the list for me out of 8 is season 7.
Okay, I could see that
because the whole time jumping teleporting thing.
The jet packing across. Yeah.
That kind of threw me off. Also, the beginning of the season had some payoffs, but it was kind of slow. That sounds kind of hypocritical to say things were happening too fast and they were happening too slow.
That's my 6th. So
yeah. So our last 3 are the same, just in different orders.
Yeah. Season 8, I didn't rank it last just because they had so much, wrapping up of stories that I couldn't rank it last. I mean, everything pretty much, they had 6 episodes, almost 95% of it was important to finishing the story. So
don't get me wrong, they wrapped up pretty much everything they needed to, and I don't have a problem along with the majority of people that have problems with it.
It's just how they did it.
Yeah.
They could have did it better.
It wasn't even how they did it. It was just how rushed they... Well, I guess they're one and the same thing. How it happened and how fast it happened.
And from what you're saying about why you don't like season 7, I guess we should have taken that as a note how they were going to treat season 8. The jet packing and one episode, John's in Dragonstone, and then... he's in Winterfell, and then he's in Dragonstone, like the same episode or something.
Yeah, which they said it took like 2 weeks to get down to King's Landing from Winterfell, but then in season 1 it took Robert like months to get from King's Landing. Granted, he was probably stopping places and visiting all the keeps and everything. Well, not all of them, but the big ones. But even then,
now the finale of that season was still you get the whole payoff of. Finding out that Prince Rhaegar and Lyanna were married.
Yeah, that was a big moment. The finale I thought was good. With the meeting and everything.
That should be an episode is rank the finales, like the cliffhangers.
Oh, that'd be good. I thought the finale of season 7 was good.
Yeah,
I thought episode 6 where they're like north of the wall. I thought the idea was cool, but like I said, the whole teleporting thing. Gendry being a marathon runner.
Yeah.
Daenerys like straight up teleporting in a day from Dragonstone. Yeah. I mean, she's flying on a dragon.
Yeah, she's flying, so
this fast.
Be a lot shorter.
All right. So season 8 was your second to last?
Yeah, season 8 was my second to last.
That was my second to last. Season 7 is your
7
sixth.
Was my 6th.
So season 5 is my 6th.
Yeah.
So I figured we would pretty much be similar, maybe a few things out of order, but they would be grouped together the same. So getting into my 5th, my ranked number 5 is, and it hurts me to do this, is season 6. Because the ending of season 6 was absolutely amazing. The last 2 episodes were about as perfect as they could be. Battle of the Bastards and Winds of Winter. Battle of the Bastards is top 3 episodes for me. Probably for you too. Winds of Winter is a top 5 episode for me. You get the payoff with Jon being Rhaegar and Lyanna's son. Of course, at that point, you didn't know they were married. You get Cersei blowing up the Sept of Baelor as the intro to the episode, mind you. The music was amazing. The reason I rank it not in the top 4 is because the beginning was kind of slow. You had a good payoff with Jon and Sansa reuniting, and just like you said, for season 5, the Sparrow nonsense that happened. I didn't like that entire storyline. I'm sure you didn't either. It just felt forced.
I didn't care for it.
It's like they needed something to knock the Lannisters down.
I think mine's not that. Mine's not season 6.
Okay, well, what's yours?
Mine would be, I think it's season 3 would have to be.
Oh, really? That's surprising.
Yeah, I mean, so I was really aggravated with Rob, like as much as like the Red Wedding and everything like that.
Rob was
it annoyed me a lot. And then the whole thing with Roose coming in and Ramsay's being introduced, and then Joffrey decided to marry Marjorie, and it's like it was okay. It's just at this point it's picking like
this
little things.
Yeah,
it's a nitpicking thing, and like there's good points in season 3, but like the other episodes there wasn't as much. I mean, like I like the climb episode where they're climbing up the wall and everything like that. That's a good one.
Well, you also have to with Rob. It was like he wasn't a viewpoint character in the book, but he was so heavily
Mhm.
he was so heavily focused on in the story.
Yeah.
And
Now, I don't disagree with you with this season. What'd you say? Season 6?
season
Or would
6 being at number 5, yeah. Which
because the whole thing with the Red Woman coming back. Jon Snow comes back to life. Everyone knew it was going to happen. You have the Hodor reveal.
Yeah, that was a big WTF moment.
You have Jon whenever he comes back to life, and he pretty much takes back over Castle Black, and he's like, "All right, peace out. I'm done."
It was for life, and I gave my life.
Yeah, and then he goes back, and then I like as much as I don't like Cersei, I like the explosion at King's Landing.
Yeah,
like
I said, it hurts
everybody.
It hurts me to rank this season so low because the ending of it was so strong. The last 3 episodes are amazing.
Yeah,
the beginning of it
came in, which threw a wrench into like before he was introduced, like the Greyjoys. I was just like, okay, it's Theon and his sister and their dad that does nothing. So like, Euron actually made him a power, and then Tommen killed himself. That's hilarious. Arya was that was another wash of a season for me for her.
Yeah,
Arya was good in the first.
The whole House of the Undying, they didn't do
the whole
well.
time she's in Westeros. She's good, or before she goes to Bravos, it's just meh.
Yeah, I felt they could have done more with the House of the Undying, like shown her training more instead of her just being on the run. Which another thing, she gets stabbed like 6 times in the stomach.
Yeah,
but then the Kingsguard or the prince, the guy guarding the Prince of Dorne, gets stabbed once in the back and just dies. And he's like a huge like noted warrior. But Arya gets stabbed 6 times in the stomach and she lives. It's kind of one of those things. All right, so about to break the top 4 here. I was not expecting season 3 to be that low for you, but I see why it is.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just nitpicking stuff.
I
think we have an idea of. I think I have an idea of which number 1's going to be for both of us, but
mine's probably going to be different than yours, actually. But we'll see when we get there. So, rank number 4 for me is season 2. So, season 2.
No, you're getting in the meat of this season. It's like the good top tier.
These are the best seasons. Season 2 had Battle of Blackwater, which was insane. Season 2 was pretty much
hand of the king the entire time.
Tyrion's pretty much king.
Yeah,
for all intents and purposes. This is Tyrion at his best, in my opinion, until they nerfed him into the ground.
You got Stannis and Renly building up their forces to go attack the King's Landing, and you have
Jon like north of the wall.
Yeah, Jon's on the other side of the wall,
which I loved that storyline.
And even with Daenerys in Quarth, that storyline was more interesting than
there was the whole like political side of all that.
Isn't that where she goes to the where she sees the vision?
Yeah, that's where she sees the vision of the ending. Well, quote unquote, the ending. No, it was ash the whole time. No, there was icicles hanging from the things.
No,
it was snow. It wasn't ash.
You tried to go back on something you did.
Yeah. So what's your number 4?
My number 4. Let me think about this.
You have season 6 left. Is it number 4?
No, I'm gonna agree with you. It's gonna be season 2.
Season 2, yeah. Season 2 was amazing. It was a very good. It was a very good building point from season 1.
And I actually like the whole Rob, like, joining forces and, marching south.
Yes, Rob was fine in season 2. It was just in season 3 where he kind of
like the whole battles and everything like that. That's awesome. Stannis killed Renly in season 2. Also,
yeah, with like the dark magic and everything.
Priestess. Yeah, that's when Melisandre appears.
So yeah, season 2 was very good overall.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right.
So what's your 3?
Number 3 for me is season 3.
Okay.
Season 3 was in season 1, you kind of got the okay, nobody is safe kind of thing.
Yeah,
which made Game of Thrones it made it pretty different. In season 3, you got the oh shit, literally nobody is safe. Probably the biggest WTF moment in any television show I've seen. I don't know about you, but with the Red Wedding.
I agree.
It wasn't just shock factor, like it made sense why it happened.
And this is at the time neither one of us had read anything on the books, and I mean there's a lot of good episodes. Like I said, them climbing the wall with the wildlings, they get on the other side, and Jaime getting his hand cut off is in that season. Daenerys gets then sullied in that season.
That's where Daenerys, you first see like the dragon, even though Drogon is still young. You see some action. You see Daenerys like speak Valyrian for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
So
no, I understand that. Yeah, season 3 is a good one.
It was good.
Now, mine is probably going to be, what do I have left?
Season 6, 1 and 2. No, 1 and 4.
Did I say 4? I thought I said mine's probably gonna be 4.
Okay.
So I have 1, 4, and 6 left. Yeah. So 4 is this one. 4. I mean, it's just. I mean, Mountain and the Viper.
Viper. You got the Purple Wedding where Joffrey dies.
The three-eyed Raven coming through.
You have the battle at the wall.
Out Sir Jorah Mormont's a spy for Robert Baratheon the entire time.
You get the battle at the wall.
Yeah.
The season finale is crazy with like Tyrion escaping, Brienne and the Hound fighting.
Yeah, no, it's just that season is just crazy. And he kills his dad and just runs away.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot.
Find out that Lady Olenna. Well, that's Well, you don't at the time, but Lady Olenna poisons.
No, you find out in season 4 because she talks to Marjorie and says, "You really think I would let you marry that monster?" I'm pretty sure that happens in season 4 because you find out before, like the scene where Jaime finds out in season 6 or no, season 7. Season 7. You find before then. So yeah, it was just really good overall.
So what's your number 2?
My number 2 is going to be season 1.
Okay.
The only reason it's not number 1 for me is because it is very overwhelming. You're introduced to a bunch of characters, which is not necessarily not a bad thing from a certain perspective, but it's a lot to take in, but it's probably one of the most solid foundations for any show ever.
Yep.
And it's hard to do that. It's hard for the first season of a show to be the best or one of the best. But season 1 to me is one of the best. What's number 2 for you?
Season 6.
Okay. I wanted to put season 6 high.
There's reasons why I like season 1. I mean, what you said, but even more so. Season 6, I mean, it's just
the last 3 episodes are insane. They're so good.
Yeah. But so I'm gonna get straight to season 1. Season 1, Cripples, Bastards, and Broken Things is probably my favorite episode in the entire show.
Is that episode 2?
Episode 4.
Okay.
So there's so much prophesizing in that one episode, and there's so much built on that. But just everything, Sean Bean's in it. You got Khal Drogo's in it, and it's just it builds such a strong base, and it's so deep with the lore behind the show, and it's shot so well. I wish. Now it is one of the seasons that has the least amount of big battles and everything in it,
but it's still intense in its own regard.
Yes, the entire time you understand the magnitude of what's going on. So I think that it was like you said, it's hard for a show to have its first season be the best, but I think this might be the exception just because of they did the source material so well. Yeah. And they had enough time to be able to, research fully and choose and pick and where they were going to go. And at that point, you're not sure what's going to happen. And then at the end of the season, Daenerys walks in to the fire and comes out with her 3 dragons. And that was shit. This is how it's picking up in the second season already.
Yeah. So it was, some people might say it's slow, but there's a lot going on with all the political stuff. Episode 9, you see, oh shit, the main character just died. Like, it's crazy. So that was number.
I think I said season 6 earlier.
Had you?
I don't know. I didn't write mine down. I thought we were just doing best and worst.
Well,
season 1.
I asked if you wanted to write them down.
Season 5 was my least favorite.
So yeah, season 1 is number 2 for me, and then my favorite season is season 4. I loved everything going on. Oberyn Martell's
really good,
an amazing character. Mountain of the Viper was good. It was unsuspected what happened. Tyrion escaping.
But they focus that entire season on Oberyn Martell. He's in there from episode 1 of that season.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find out what Bran's gonna do in season 5 is the season that Bran's not in it, right?
I don't think he's in season. No, he's in season 6. Is he?
Yeah, he's in season 6.
Yeah, so season 5, Bran's just not there.
Yeah, season 6 is the door. Yeah, so 5 is the one who's not in there.
Yeah, so 4, that's in the finale at 4 when he gets to the tree or the weirwood or whatever and sees the three-eyed raven. So
and that's when he sees the children is what it's called.
Yeah, that's the season finale.
Yeah.
So season 4, I loved it. It very closely edges out season 1 for me.
It's tough
because it was another one of those things where there's a lot of the politics involved in it, but there's also a little bit of action, a little bit more action than in season 1.
I just like Sean Bean. I mean,
Sean Bean killed it as Ned Stark. Like, absolutely killed it.
Good.
Such a good actor. But anyways, guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap up.
We should do our favorite Sean Bean movies.
Oh God. Yeah, we can.
I know one that he doesn't die in.
National Treasure.
You can think of. No, I think he might die in that one.
He doesn't die in National Treasure. He gets arrested, but he doesn't die.
Oh no, yeah, he doesn't die. The dude in the second National Treasure dies.
Mm-hmm.
No, the one I was thinking of was the Martian.
Oh yeah, yep. So that is going to be our ranking. We might do another episode where we do like top 5 episodes.
I think that would be good.
Yeah. Ours would be similar again, kind of like this, but they would be out of order.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this going because obviously they've started filming the
prequels.
Yeah, we need to do. I don't know how the Disney streaming is coming up, but I think we need to do like episode by episode of the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. Yeah, that's in November, huh?
Yeah, that one comes out. That one comes out on launch.
Yeah.
It's all the other shows that are not coming out. Now we are going to do a review of Spider-Man. I don't know when we're going to go see it. We may go. We'll
probably
on Tuesday.
Yeah, this Tuesday.
Megan asked if I wanted to go see it Tuesday.
What time? We'll figure it out.
Yeah, she likes the Spider-Man. So.
So yeah, we'll be doing that review either next week, if not next week, a week after, for sure.
Yeah,
because we're going to Guardian Con. We're next week, which we'll be live streaming some of our drive over there. So it'll be a fun time. Looking forward to that. So yeah, there might not be a podcast next week. Actually, no, there will be. If we don't do the Spider-Man one, we'll do something else.
We may not stream it. We may record it this weekend and put it to go live sometime on Monday.
Actually, we'll probably do that. Yeah. But anyways, guys, go ahead and let us know what your favorite and least favorite seasons are of Game of Thrones. It's always interesting seeing what people think, especially for their favorite.
Yeah, favorite more so, because least favorite 9 times out of 10 right now is going to be season 8.
Yeah,
and that's kind of also why I wanted to wait on this to get that.
Let it calm down.
Let everything calm down. Let it get out. The eyes, because we knew the top 4 seasons we were all going to have the same. They're all going to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
But the worst seasons we know we're at the bottom, and it's not like it's the bottom. It's just they weren't as great.
They weren't as great as seasons 1 through 4.
Yeah.
So anyways, guys, we appreciate you watching. Be sure to follow and like whatever platform you're listening on. And until next time, guys,
keep gaming.
And we'll see y'all later. Peace.